Hey, I'm Rob Simone, Chief Development Officer at DRUM. For the last 12 years, I think a great deal of my time spent at DRUM has been working with financial service brands in the content and social spaces, particularly in the video content space. And let's face it, it's a really tricky space with a lot of different brands, a lot of different customer profiles, all of which need to live up to the standards and to the bar that's been set with personalization and a deep understanding of your audience. So I think one thing that we focus on quite a bit is really taking the time up front to make sure that the strategy and the planning process that ensures success takes place before anyone thinks about execution. It sounds fundamental, it sounds simple and obvious, but all too often we try to skip it and rush to any kind of a deliverable or a deadline to see how it works. But I think by spending the right time planning, by spending the right time deeply understanding your audiences, the niches, why they tune in, where they tune in, and how they like to be communicated with, saves you time and money. It saves you from having to realign later down in the process, and it helps your campaigns perform better. We have a process at DRUM for doing that, but overall, it's a process that can be built within any client or agency team to form a collaboration that can be repeated time and time again to make sure that video content in general, and social are always working towards a final metric that's really grounded in this vision of what success should look like versus a middle metric or some sort of an engagement metric that really doesn't cater to ROI or a return on ad spend that every marketer is truly looking for. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Rob Simone from DRUM.